Hello everyone. Thank you for having us at Women in Big Data. We are Team Ingenium, and today we want to talk to you about what happened when the most important data in a sustainability report is the data that isn't there. Our project, The Blind Spot, is about decoding corporate silence. In today's corporate world, quantitative data is the currency of credibility. Investor and the regulator rely on disclosure metrics like women on board or gender pay gap to guide billion in capital. However, this data-centric paradigm has created a paradox. We focus so much on what is visible that we completely overlook the profound story told by the data we don't see. Traditional analysis often falls into the trap of impression management or pink washing. Companies strategically select favorable data to curate a positive self-image, much like showing only the tip of an iceberg. They might celebrate a 40 female board while remaining silent on the fact that women are almost absent from the highest salary brackets or STEM rules. We realize that in a world of mandatory reporting, omissis is not just a gap, it is a confession. Silence is a meaningful, strategic act that reflects what an organization values, what it fears, or what it simply refuses to measure. To address this, we developed the signaling theory of omission. The logical is simple. If a company has a good news, it has every rational incentive to share it for reputational gain. Therefore, silence on a standard key performance indicators is a strong signal of either risk, concealment, or a governance failure. We are transforming the absence of evidence into evidence of risk. Our first metric is the omission score. We built a framework of over 50 gender equality KPIs derived from international standards like the CRT and UN SDGs 5. The OS is a simple measurement of completeness. The answer, the question, how much is company not telling us? But not all signals are equal. Omitting a note in a trading policy is minor. Omitting the adjusted gender pay gap is severe. Our innovation, the omission severity score, weight each omission based on its materiality. This score quantifies the actual risk and the resonance of a company's silence. Using the power of Leonardo computers, we audited 162 reports from leading Italian companies. We found a profound dichotomy. While the average score suggests moderate omission, nearly 25% of companies fall into a severe range, showing near total opacity on critical issues. Our data relevant to key drivers of omission. First, the listen effect. Publicly listen companies are far more transparent due to investor pressure. Second, a cultural gap between sector tech and finance are data-native reporting hard numbers, while sectors like food and beverage prefer quantitative storytelling, using vague values instead of proving hard data on promotion rates or the glass ceiling. As a data expert, we initially tested generative AI for this audit. It failed. LMA produced stochastic hallucination. inferring data that wasn't actually there, which is unacceptable for a legal compliance. We pivot a deterministic regex engine. It's a white box approach. It doesn't guess. It validates presence based on strict patterns with nearly 100% auditable accuracy. The era of pinkwashing is ending. With the new EU CSRD directive, granular reporting will be mandatory. Our tools act as an early stress test. Companies with a high cost today are the ones who face the greatest reputation and compliance risks tomorrow. Our goal is to provide a tool of structured change. We want investors to see hidden risk behind glossy reports, regulators to see where mandates are falling, and companies to use this as a diagnostic mirror to move from compliance to competitive advance. These works were made possible by our diverse team of engineering and mixed analysts based at Leuven University linked with UNIBA members with the open innovation view, working together to bring transparency to the forefront of big data. Now, let's dive into the platform itself. Our goal was to make high-performance data available accessible to no technical shareholder. As you see on the screen, the user interface allows to immediately filter by sector, and here, we are looking at the technological and financial sector. By adjusting the OS threshold, the system instantly isolates the most opaque organization mapping, the geography of silence, in the real time. The true innovation lies in our structured RAG architecture. Look at how the system processes the results, instead of letting an AI guess. To contain of the PDF, the platform feeds the valid structure data from our deterministic engine into a constrained LLM. This act is as unleashing a safety valve. The AI is forbidden from inventing fact. It serves only as a style transfer engine. It takes raw, rigid statistics like an OS of 128 in the sector 4 and translate them into a narrative business intelligence report. This is allow an analyst to read a clear summary. The sector exhibit critical opacity regarding STEM rules, with 45 of entity failing into disclosure participation rates. By clicking through the dashboard, we can explore specify invisible KPIs, such as the glass ceiling, metering of the adjust pay gap, which are more commonly meeting data points in our sample. This platform transforms the empty field in a spreadsheet in the document strategic risk assessment. Our generator, the meta accountability, and the data economy, nothing is communicated more loudly than an empty field in a spreadsheet. Thanks for listening.